What's up, bosses? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Angela with The Aspiring Boss. Now, I know that many of you guys are working from home just like your girl. I am working from home in light of the current situation that is going on right now. I'm really not going to talk much about what is going on or mention what it is that is going on, just because I've heard around the way that YouTube does not want us talking about that because it spreads panic and it's just not good for the overall morale. So I am not going to actually speak on that. But what I am going to speak on is how we can actually be productive during this time working at home. I personally do not work from home, even though I have the option to. I would probably say that I work from home maybe once every couple of months. So this working from home thing has been a transition, you guys. But on that note, I thought to myself, the bosses in the rest of the world are probably going through the same thing that I'm going through, as far as like making sure I be productive and get my work done and really just continue to be great at my job. So I'm going to talk to you guys today about how to actually be productive when working from home. So let's jump right into it. First tip is to maintain your normal work routine. And you guys, I know this can kind of be difficult because working from home is not many of our normal routines. But what I mean by maintain your normal routine is wake up at your normal start time. Like, just because you're working from home, I wouldn't suggest you turning off your alarm or making your alarm later. Like, stick to that same wake up time that you have, do your same morning routine, take a shower, brush your teeth. I mean, honestly, you're supposed to do that every day anyway, regardless of whether you're leaving the house or not. But I would say do it first thing in the morning like you usually do. Also, you should eat breakfast if you eat breakfast. Whatever you do in the morning for your normal work routine, I would stick to that routine because it'll get you into work mode, right? I feel like the worst thing you can do is like wake up and go straight to the computer or go straight to your desk or whatever work you have to do, because it will just feel so maintain your normal work routine before you get your day started. All right, so my next tip is to set up a designated office or workspace within your home. And many people have, probably a designated office space in their house already. I know that I do, but some people don't. But guess what? You can create a makeshift one, whether it be in the corner of your living room, your kitchen table, a nook in your room, wherever. Like, for example, this area right here, I could totally move this bar cart, put a desk here, and work right in this nook. So just get creative and just make sure you have a designated space where you can lay out all of your supplies, your computer, your papers, everything you need to do work, just like you would at your actual real workspace. And to piggyback off that, what I don't recommend is for you to work from bed or work like at the couch in front of the TV. And you guys, like, it's not like I've never done that or, it's not a struggle for me, but I found that when I don't do that, I'm much more productive. So just try to be disciplined and actually get out of the bed, get off the couch, and go to that designated workspace. And with that workspace, create boundaries that are realistic, right? So for this week that I'm working home, luckily I am at home alone. So I don't have to say, hey, can you watch the kids, or can you stay upstairs, or whatever, like most people probably have to do. So I know it might not be easy to just be like, hey, I'm working, shut the door, don't talk to me. But if you are like, say you're at home with your partner or spouse or roommate or whoever, and you guys have kids, maybe you guys can share responsibilities or work out a situation where the kids are occupied, the other people in your home that are home with you are occupied, and you can actually get your work done. And to my point about people with kids, especially if you have little ones, if you have a toddler, if you have a baby, you can't really say, hey, go upstairs or go do this, and mommy has to work or daddy has to work. You kind of have to give them attention, as needed. So my advice for anybody with little ones would be to work when they are not awake. So if they wake up at 8 o'clock, then try to wake up at 6 to get a couple hours done. And then when they go down for a nap, kill it while they're napping. And then once they go to bed, then you can work, through the night as needed. And obviously that's not an ideal situation, especially if your current work schedule is a 9 to 5. But honestly, you guys, working from home is just not an ideal situation for so many people for so many reasons. So this is just advice to kind of get you through until we get back to normal. All right, so my next tip is to create a to-do list or a plan for the day. So for me, whether I'm working from home or working at work, I have to create a to-do list. I actually use whiteboard, and I use sticky notes all across the monitors on my screen. It just works for me. But I feel like the added value of a to-do list when working at home is just so important because you're already in a relaxed environment and you might not have everything that you have access to at work. Like for me, my printer is much smaller. I only have one screen versus two, and I don't have my assistant to help me do things. So it's just already an added layer of work. So having a to-do list or a plan for the day will just kind of help you stick to a schedule and get things done as needed. it. And for me, I create a separate plan for my day every single day. And so I will prioritize it from like most important must get done, because like I told the client, like, hey, I'm going to get this to you by, Monday, and it's Monday. So that's at the top of the list. As I get towards the end of the list, less pressing matters are there. Things I can maybe push off till tomorrow if I don't get to it today, or, later in the week and things like that. And then so once at the end of the day or at the beginning of the next day, I check off everything that I got done. And then I start my list over with the bottom things. And sometimes, things will come up, client emergencies will come up, and so I have to put things at the top. But it does help me keep a flow of what I need to get done, what I've gotten done, and what's on the horizon. So I think that's a really good tip. All right, so this next one, I'm talking to me while I'm talking to y'all. And you guys, honestly, this whole video is me talking to myself as well. Like, I'm not claiming to be just the most productive person all day, every day. So this is a message for me and for y'all, okay? So this next one is limit social media. I don't know about you guys, but it's something about being in a relaxed environment where people aren't coming in and out of my office. Obviously, there's no one here but me, that my phone, I just have a strong urge to pick up the phone and look at Instagram or Facebook or whatever. And so I really have had to be disciplined about not doing that, because the thing about it is, you say you're going to check real quick just to see any updates or read the news real quick, and then you're scrolling for 30 minutes. So limit social media, limit just screen time and phone time. Don't even get me started on the TV. Like, do not have the TV on, you guys, because you're not going to be able to focus. Either you're not going to be focused on the show and you're going to miss all the good parts, or you're not going to be focused on your work. So limit any kind of screen time, social media, electronic use. All right, and to piggyback on limiting things, limit non-work activities. You guys, oh my God, it is so easy to go pop in a load of laundry, or sweep this little dirt spot up really quick, or just do anything, because again, you're at home in a relaxed environment and you got things around the house that you probably need to do, right? Remember what I said, you need to stick to your normal work schedule. So in your normal work schedule, you can't pop in a load of laundry if you don't work from home. So I wouldn't recommend doing it during this time that we're all working from home. The next one seems to be something I've been seeing on social media, and I was just talking to my best friend about this yesterday. But y'all, stay out of the fridge. I know people have stocked up on their quarantine snacks, and they got all the snacks, and you're at home and the food's right there, the fridge is right there, and so you just eat and eat and eat because it's there. You guys, like, let's not do that. First of all, it's a huge distraction. And second of all, I know y'all want to be able to fit your clothes when you go back to work. So again, limit eating. And I'm not saying you can't have snacks. Like for me, I eat breakfast either on the way to work or at work. And then obviously I eat lunch, and then I do have an afternoon snack around 2 or 3 just to power through the rest of the day. But that's pretty much it. If you have like a snacking schedule, stick to that, but don't just go eat up all your quarantine snacks, because it's just unhealthy and it's distracting. So try to limit your food intake, even though you're at home around all those quarantine groceries, all right? All right, this next one's the big one. It's honestly something I've been working on even before working from home. But take a lunch break, you guys. We all need a break. It's a good time to take a break, decompress, just turn your brain off for a little bit, and you have to eat. So I normally honestly eat lunch most days at my desk, but I'm trying to stop. And so for me, now is the perfect time to not eat lunch while working. So at lunchtime, I go downstairs and I eat. I don't even bring my computer or anything like that. I'm just eating and decompressing. So take a lunch break. Also, with that being said, take short breaks. If you need to stretch, you need to refill your water bottle. I don't know about y'all, but I keep a water bottle with me and drink on water all day at work. Take short breaks. That's important, because again, it's hard. You're in this relaxed environment and you're trying to stay focused and you're trying to stay structured. So small breaks are like small little things you can look forward to and take a break and then get back to it. All right, so this next tip is really important. I think it's really important, especially when working from home. But pick an end time, like a get off time, and stick to it. Do not overwork yourself just because you're at home. I would say stick to the same kind of schedule that you have for work when you're at work, because honestly, you guys, we don't know when we're going to be able to, be out in the general population area and just freely move around and freely come and go back to our jobs. We don't know at this point. It's still kind of unknown. And so we don't want to face burnout. So pick an end time and stick to it. I salute all of you guys who are hard workers and kill it at work, and you should keep killing it, but kill it during that designated time. And then, take some time to decompress, cook dinner, eat dinner, spend time with your loved ones, and relax. All right, so I have a bonus tip and it kind of piggybacks off my previous tip. I don't know about you guys, but this working remotely, working from home has shaved off an hour out of my day that I have to spend commuting to and from work. So that's an extra hour that I have in my life that I usually don't have because I'm in the car. Usually listening to podcasts or Beyonce or something like that. But yeah, it's an hour that I have that I didn't have before. And so during this time that I'm working remotely, I'm going to take that time to focus on the things that I care about outside of work, my side hustles, my passion. If you're an artist and you like to draw, or you just started a business or anything like that, take some of this extra downtime that you might be getting and really focus on you, yourself, your goals, and your passion. For those of you guys who don't work for yourself full time at least, it is important to, you know, work hard, do your job, kill it, all of that. But it's also important to, you know, focus on yourself as well, as long as you have a good balance. So I'd say take that extra time that you might have and use it to better you. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope this video was helpful for some of you guys who are struggling with this whole working from home thing. I know I'm still trying to adjust. So far, it's been pretty decent. I've been pretty productive, so I'm pretty happy with myself because I feel like, especially the older generation, they feel like when you say working from home, that means you're not working. I'm like, no, I'm out here working. I'm working more than I was before because I don't have any distractions. I don't have anybody to talk to. So, yeah, so really hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a like. And if you like this video or you checked out my channel and you like some of my other videos, please subscribe to your girl. I'm working on a goal to hit 250 subscribers by the end of March. Right now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it have less than 2 weeks. So if you're down to help your girl, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.